Hey there folks, Rinium T here, and welcome back to Wright Tool Destinies, part of the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. Last part, we met Athena because we're on the investigation for a monstrous killing. My brain's apparently deciding to shut down right now. The investigation. Okay, what's next on the list? Investigating the crime scene, what else? Well, what are we waiting for? Last one there is a rotten egg. I don't have to run all the way there. Okay, then how about speed walking? Why does this have to be a competition at all? Right, so we need to go to the... Anything in the manor garden? Just say the same thing? She just says the same thing. Still can't examine. Because they're still jerks about this. April 17th, QB Manor. Foyer. Do you hear that? It sounds like a TV or something. Oh look! There's a TV in that little room in the corner. In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the amazing Ninetales, has been confirmed missing according to sources close to the wrestler. It appears he disappeared sometime after a special event held in Ninetales Vale today. He also failed to appear in a match today where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with the 10 Mataro's recent escape. So that wrestler's gone missing. Hey, you don't belong in here. Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious. What about them? Their horns are yours. That look like suspicious, you ask me. Horns? That's my hair. Anyway, we're lawyers and we're here to... Ah! You're the lawyers come to defend Mayor Tenma, aren't you? Sure, I reckon. What with that expensive looking bracelet you got there? Name's Phineas Filch. Really? I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet you. Same here. Wow, talk about a quick change of heart. Tell me, demon lawyer. Bet you use them demonic horns of yours to scare the bejeebers out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horn demon, you! Youch! These horns are... I mean, my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone. They ain't. Seems a mighty big waste of perfectly good horns, if you ask me. And again, ain't none of my business, so... He stole my bracelet! That was fast, because he's done with me. Well, I best get back to work. Hold it! Halt! Stop right there! Me? Apollo, your bracelet's gone. Ah. Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, sir. I'll check the lost and found later. Somehow I don't think that'll be necessary. Just check your wrist right now. The cat's out of the bag! It was barely in the bag in the first place. Oh, that was a pretty pathetic attempt. Sorry, I'm so sorry! I'm just gonna control myself, please forgive me, I'm begging you! Jeez, I almost feel sorry for him now. What should we do about him, Apollo? Well, I got my bracelet back, and he seems sorry enough, so... I knew you'd understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. You obviously got a big heart. As big as a lot of cash in your wallet, I hope. You leave my wallet out of this. Oh! Hey! Didn't you just finish apologizing for stealing from us? Run away! Head for the hills! Get back here, you! Talk about a quick escape. Looks like he dropped a few things. Looks like a pair of diagrams? This one's of the crime scene and here's of the foyer. He left his shoes behind too. The guy's the living definition of a bumbling thief. Let's hang on to his shoes. We can give them back next time we see him. Let's show diagrams. I say we keep them! They look like something the police might draw. I wonder where the caretaker got them. Crime scene diagram added to the court record. Foyer diagram added to the court record. Now then, as I recall... The Filch chamber should be at the top of those stairs. April 17th, UB Manor, Fox Chamber. Whoa! Where'd all these black feathers and weird tracks come from? Popular opinion seems to be that they're from Tenmataro. You mean the great evil has returned? Even if he did, I'd be locked out of the courthouse trying to indict him. Hey, who are you? What are you doing? This is a crime scene. Hi. Who are you? Are you with the police? I asked first, who are you and what are you doing here on second thought? I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene. Under arrest? Stay before the boys back at HQ. Come quietly or else I don't want to be late for lunch. Please wait, we're Mayor Tenma's lawyers. Well, why didn't you say so? So you're the lawyers I heard about. I almost took you two in. You sure were suspicious though. I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day. Sorry, wait, didn't catch your name? My name, I'm Bobby Fulbright, the heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. A champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase is, in justice we trust. Oh boy, this guy's a story and a half. So, what can I do for ya? Let me examine. Investigating the scene. So, would it be okay if we had a look around? Certainly not. No unauthorized personnel around. Can't you make an exception? Cease and desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my little friend here. Yikes! Is he reaching for his... In justice we trust! It's just as bad. You may be Mayor Tenma's lawyers, but you still need authorization to cross the police line. Hello, let's see if we can change his mind. Good luck, let me know how it goes. I hear his densest heroes come. Persuasion. You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. I'm a wall justice keeping injustice. That would be you. At bay. Oh, I knew it. Look, there's just us and you here, right? Justice and me, you say? That's right. Are you trying to say that Justice and I aren't enough to keep you out? What? No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration for in our quest for justice. No, it can't be. You have him on the ropes now, Athena. If we were on the side of justice, would you let us through? Guarding the crime scene is a part of justice too. Sure, but only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right? Arrgh! Whose justice is the most just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Oh, Lady Justice, what would you have me do? I think we really got to him. Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go. Our police for justice might have had a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around. Oh, that about authorized personnel only. This was surprisingly easy. Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just? Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime, right? Right, a search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use at the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles. You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? So I move the cursor with the left stick, and change our perspective with the right stick. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap. Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. No, allons commencer! Let's get started! How can I examine things? No, Mr. Charlie! Charlie? Rude. Forbidden Chamber. A They say the demon Tenmataro was imprisoned in there before his escape. Think we get this door open? It's worth a try. No good. Shut tight. Let me see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. In justice we trust! Yikes! Glad to see the place is someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. The door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. An essential part of the culture found in this manor, so we can't blow it up either. An unopenable door. Right. According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene. Thanks for the tip, Detective Wright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful. We're gonna just said that. Forbidden chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something I'd better keep in mind. What am I examining here? Oh, just that. This is where Alderman Kyubi's body was found. Apparently the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's prints on it. That's not good. Never fear, Detective Fulbright is here! Yikes! Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so... And if justice, I must say goodbye! What was that all about? Down here? These were tracks must have been made when someone stepped in the alderman's blood. Maybe the killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing? They're pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. The feathers are also point to a bird. There must be one big bird, and not one of the friendly yellow type either. Maybe it's a mutant bird creature. Your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman Kyubi with a spear? It's more plausible than saying a monster or yokai did it! Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is by definition a monster. Look! This statue only has one tail! Maybe it's a nine-tailed fox's psychic? I bet the number of tails represents a yokai's power. So, if you had two Apollo, I'd only have one? Wait, what? Not that it means you're better than me, got it? Like I said, what? Over here? Wow, this is a crazy looking chair. Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it. Really? Yeah, and when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings. So, he's a prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing about? That stinks! Oh, poor Mr. Tenma! He must be feeling so scared and confused. Hell, it's up to us to save him. Like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. Oh. Nothing much to see on this side. Maybe I should go check out the other side. Well, that wasn't interesting. This one's a spear, but what about this one? Looks like a giant pair of pliers. Looks like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in a manga once. Really? What are they used for? Oh, things like pinching through cheeks? Ew! Pulling out tongues. Stop, stop! Oh, and you should see what they can do to a person's eyes. Okay, I get the idea. I'm sure this thing is just a simple can opener or something like that. Demons eat canned food? I always wonder what they ate besides people. Anything else before I change perspective? Lock. Hello, what words come to mind when you watch that pendulum in there? Unsteady and, restless? That's a direct representation of your current state of mind. Wait, that was some kind of psychological test? My diagnosis, the strange case has made you anxious, causing you to lose your cool. You're actually not that far off the mark. Okay, so I can examine this now. The folding screen. I wonder what they were using it for. I read that the Japanese used to use these in drafty rooms, but now they're just for show. You mean like my attorney's bench? Poor Athena. That cop treating her like a child must have really bothered her. This. something behind the door. Whatever it is, it looks like it's broken. Probably broke when the door was open. Why would anybody put something there? Huh. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. Maybe it was Jinxie. She was the first one to discover the body. I must have heard the screams and come running in here in a panic. Well, look at you, Apollo! Now you're using analytical psychology. I am? Wow, you really learn quick. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're the ace attorney of Wright's Anything Agency. Can't tell whether she's serious or not. Now, if Trucy said something like that, I'd immediately know she was messing with me. Yeah, man. Doesn't this Tanuki statue remind you of the mayor's caretaker, Phineas Filch? This raccoon-looking thing? Yeah, it does look like him. Oh, I just got the best idea. We should knock it over. It might transform back into Mr. Filch. Mr. Filch is mischievous, but he's not magical, you know? Why always a brilliant idea, Apollo? Examine. Look, trophies! Ooh, this one was awarded the Alderman QB. The Amazing Ninetales, Yokai Division winner, Tenma Town Pro Wrestling Tournament. Yokai Division? I didn't know you could have a division of 1. Hello, you should enter a tournament next time. And I have the perfect name for you, the Mysterious Firebrand. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day, demonic masked wrestler by night. No one's gonna hire a masked lawyer, Athena. Examine. Look, a cat with 2 tails. No such thing. Oh, and this lady has a really long neck. How funny is that? There's no way a creature like that could ever exist. She'd have a tough time swallowing. Hello. I bet you were one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus. What's that got to do with anything? But there's a thing here. What do we have here? Looks like a statue of the Nine-Tailed Fox and Temataro battling it out. Eek! Careful, Apollo's got blood on it! Really? Hey, you're right. Wonder if it's the Alderman's blood. How can you remain so calm after seeing all this blood? Well, this isn't the first time I've seen something like this, so... You're not fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case. I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? Fox and Demon statue added to court record. Okay, and that's it looks like? I don't see. Oh, up here. Huh, that looks like an air vent. It's pretty high up there. What if I got a running start and jumped? Not even a high jumper could make it. Arrgh, don't roll it out before you try it! Besides, I'm an excellent jumper. And so that must be about 9 feet high. Like I said, you don't know until you try, Monsieur Justice! She doesn't know when to give up and when to stop using foreign words. Oh, window. Hey, this window opens. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff. Window only opens about 6 inches, not wide enough for anyone to get out, in or out. Look, Apollo, there's something caught in the window frame. Looks like gold fur. What a pretty color! It must be from some kind of animal. Wonder what it's doing here. Did Alderman QB have a pet fox? Golden fur added to the court record. That it now? Is something else? Oh, here we are. Something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can lift it up and freeze! Yikes! No serving crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers. It does have a point there. Hey, Detective Fulbright. Did you hear about that attack over on Yokai Lane? Where an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth. Anyway, till now, tell me. I better get over there once. In justice we trust. That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo. Now's our chance to look around some more. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight. Looks like a large bloodstained cloth. Well, it's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far off from his body. I wonder how it got here, and why does it seem important? Guess that about wraps it up. If only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows. Hey, Apollo. Do you hear something? I don't hear anything. Alright, your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine. What are you talking about? A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through a narrow strait. And the echo of someone's voice. In justice we trust! Ah! Ha ha ha, someone's got a sharp set of ears! That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct. I heard it through the air ducts? Yeah, check it out. But why would she hear you through here? There. Why don't we go to the diagram? As you can see there, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hallway. Wind must have rushed through it there. Carried my monologue with it straight to your ears. And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through that air duct or something? A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into, that much is true. As you see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high, in fact. I highly doubt that there is any way to get up there without a ladder or something. I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you? I guess you're right. Speaking of things in this room... Yeah? Can you tell us what you guys turned up at Detective Wright? Not on my watch, buddy! In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Aw, come on, throw us a bone here. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need. I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about. But keeping information out of the enemy hands is also a form of justice. Ugh. Which justice is most just? Why is this always so hard? Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto? To serve and protect. Without leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. Yes, of course. I must serve as well as protect. Okay, I will share some information. In the name of justice! We did it, Apollo! Yeah, we did it all right, but I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. And I examine elsewhere now. No. I'm gonna keep checking. They're denying me, Mr. Charlie. Details of the case. Was it Miss Jinxie Temma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right, and this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Miss Temma had a key allowing her immediate access. Key? So then the Fox chamber was locked? Yes, and Miss Temma had the only key to its door. Really? So Alderman QB didn't have a key to the Fox chamber? Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but disappeared after his murder. Disappeared? You think the killer took it? Could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. There's the timing of Miss Temma's discovery, but I think it's most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you. Ha 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 ha. You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean. I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I only help good little boys and girls. shameless rascal. Who even says that? Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl. I'm photo added to the court record. Was it? Did I get the line right there? Yeah, good little girl either. Okay, I was close. Yeah. One moment. Okay, feathers and tracks. Those feathers and tracks look like something Yoko might leave behind. You don't actually think the murderer was some kind of monster, do you? Well, what's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma something? From the black feathers and big tracks, looks like the creature did it. Our prime suspect would, no doubt, love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature. Can Tenma whatchamacallit even be made a victim of slander? I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman. The most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind. To make it look like the yokai Tenma was the killer. Wait, what? How I'm as confused as you? At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. Suspects. So, Mayor Tenma is your only suspect. That's right, even his name, Damian Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. And he's really scary looking too. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Don't be ridiculous. He was the only one without an alibi. Oh, was that so? Yep, other than the victim, the suspect, and Ms. Tenma, the only other ones around were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma's aide. The two of them were together at the time. Filch, the guy who tried to steal my bracelet, just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all? She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would murder the alderman and pin the crime on her father. Besides, do you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear? True enough, that spear looks even bigger than her. That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit, Damian Tenma appears to be a likely suspect. I know it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. Must warn you about the prosecutor. The prosecutor son of Mayor Tenma's trial? That's the one. He's, how should I put it? Not what you'd expect. That is, unless you faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. What the? Is this some kind of joke? The prosecution. Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about it. How this murder was the work of some strange creature. They yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney. To better prove this, then the master of psychology is the best man for the job. He's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so... None of us are in a position to question the matter. It's really the dark age of the law. This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name of Blackquill, would he? Bingo! Simon Blackwell. So you have heard of him. You could say that. What's that supposed to mean? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackquill. The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes. No, you could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world to this dark age of the law. What? He, of all people, is going to stand in court tomorrow. Never fear. I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. Well, you kids knock yourselves out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow. Wait, Detective Fulbright. I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? Doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off. I hadn't even noticed! Why am I barefoot? You honestly hadn't noticed until just now? Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes, yes they are! My favorite pair, in fact! Thank you for bringing them to me! They must truly be on the side of justice! Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective! Stealing shoes right off of someone's feet. That's pretty amazing. More amazing than Detective Fulbright didn't know this. Well, looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective, so let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Filch? I want to hear what his alibi is. April 17th, QB Manor Foyer. This is awful! Terrible! It's terrible to say! Somebody help! Oh look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch? No, the name's Filch, Phineas Filch! I'm pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So what seems to be a problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible, I tell you, come quick! Okay, what's the deal with him all of a sudden? Looks like some kind of mask. It's the Amazing Nine-Tails mask! The Amazing Nine-Tails... Oh, right, the wrestler appeared during the festival special event. What's this mask doing here? He'd never take off his mask like this. Someone must have killed him. What? Who would do such a thing? Let's go talk over there in private. Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. Amazing Nine-Tails mask added to the court record. So, what makes you believe that the Amazing Nine-Tails has been murdered? You really want to know, eh? You're a serious one, eh? Yes, no, just tell me, please. Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? What a team! Me and that band's mask, what a team of mask of yours. You must... wonder if I could make it big. Polo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Huh? Oh, no. I was actually... Arrgh! Don't pull me off topic like that. Come on, Apollo! Ask him all the Amazing Nine-Tails murder already! Let me examine freely! Amazing Nine-Tails. Amazing Nine-Tails are village savior, and don't you forget it! His trademarks are gold cape to make it look like 9 fox tails. He whirls through the ring, smacking down town, wrestlers left and right. He sparks the monster craze for violence and Nine-Tails veil in the full blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. The Amazing Nine-Tails really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing. That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Filch. Yes, it makes sense since you're from the same village as the Amazing Nine-Tails. I know. A lot of people that told me I looked like a yokai. What was that compliment? Ouch! What's a big idea? Check your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it. I got lots more. Amazing Nine-Tails glossy adds to the court record. They keep saying that Amazing Nine-Tails was killed. What's the story behind that? The death. Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside? That's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. We're around Nine-Tails Vale. All he is, he was killed by Temataro. Villagers are really superstitious, aren't you? That we are. We love conspiracy theories, too, like the mayor's diabolical plot. Mayor of Tematown? What is he plotting? Remazi's plan release of Temataro. That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite a tale. Ain't finished yet! There was only one person who could stop the mayor. Our hero, the Amazing Nine-Tails. He found the battle miller of Tematown to stop the municipal merger. I'd make this slip up if I tried. Hello! We're still asking about the alderman's murder, remember? About the alderman's murder. Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance like Mr. Q said I should. I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. You must be talking about this small room in the upper right. Definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. And you have an alibi to back up your statement, Mr. Filch. I do indeed. I was with Mayor Timber's aide. Laurent LaBelle is his name. So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, alright. You know they came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder? Kept watching it the whole time. I did see a soul pass by. And anyone did. And their security camera was spotted them. They all came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. Why do you think this mask is the real deal? Without doubt, this here is the mask worn by the amazing Nine Tails. What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Wait! I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Would it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some fur is missing. Then this places this mask at the crime scene at some point. Means... what does this mean? Someone with white hair who is linked with the murder and is against the murder? No way. Could the Amazing Ninetales and the Alderman actually be... something wrong, Paulo? You should see a look on your face. Oh, no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something since she works here? Golden fur reattached to the Amazing Ninetales mask. Well... can I examine now? No. Any ideas? Amazing Ninetales seems to have disappeared. Oh, well, as long as you don't get any funny ideas yourself, Holly. Just because this is a tough case doesn't mean you get to disappear too. Don't worry, I'm fine. Okay, but you better win this case. Lose this one and you'll be demoted for real to my assistant. Think your job's hard now? Just wait till you have to walk a tightrope, be a human cannibal or get sawn in two. How about a disappearing act? I could really use one right about now. What to do? Casey seems to think I'm a demon. What should I do? Well, Trish's 2 cents has the right answer if you would let me think for a sec. Oh, I know! In those horns, Polly. How about I cut them off for you? I don't even think about it! Oh, right. You can't feel your way around without those things. One way you go around banging into stuff. Those aren't horns and they're not antenna either! Let me examine Mr. Charlie. Manor Garden. Any ideas? Come up with anything yet? Oh, of course I have. But it's not quite ready for prime time. Huh? Truth will only be revealed once we've dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's. In other words, it's still just a theory, so I don't think I should say anything yet. It's a dilemma any great detective must face. Whatever. Widget! Basically, I have no ideas. Thanks for nothing. About the murder. What are your thoughts on the case so far? Well, I think the killer is most likely highly intelligent, stone cold cool. I mean, just look at how they killed the alderman. One decisive thrust, no hesitation. You notice how? Psychology? That's right! I profiled the killer based on the evidence we found at the scene. I almost picture the killer in my mind. Terrifying face twisted from hatred toward the victim. Big, bulging eyes full of murderous intent. A horrible gash-like mouth from ear to ear. And wings, black and sinister. Wings? That sounds like Tamataro. It's like an odd scratch psychology. That last part was just my imagination. I think? What is... Yokai Lane? Must be. April 17th. Nine Tails Valley, Vale, Yokai Lane. Oh look! There's Jinxie. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. I'm trying to make a better milkshake and another to cure my lactose intolerance. Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me. It's the demon lawyer! Not another warding charm. Paulo? Who is she? Oh, right, this is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Temma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh, so she's the one who... hello, my name's Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at the trial. Pleased to meet ya. Pleased to meet you too. Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. Don't worry, Athena. Athena and I are on the case. Wait, how do I know you didn't gobble her up alive? Relax, I didn't eat her up. And I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor little Trucy. I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself. She's quite an, interesting character, huh, Apollo? The incident. JC, do you remember any more of what happened? Not much, at least not yet. But you do think Tamataro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival. I don't know anything about that! Huh? You said Tamataro murdered the Alderman. It's okay. It's okay, JC. You tell me? Okay, what was that for? Can't able to see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters. Huh? Oh, what's gotten into her? Well, there are no monsters. You admit I'm human. No, you're still a demon. Oh, I give up. Seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tamataro for some reason. But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she's definitely thought there was a yokai there in the Fox Chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. That's... You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tamataro was the murderer. That's why you gave me this to me, right? That's true, but... If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And would help your father, too. Alright, then. Do Amazing Ninetales first. Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she could shed some light on this. So, no one knows the Amazing Ninetales' true identity? I see no one's ever seen him without his mask. Does that make you want to know even more? That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponents are so popular. Wait, you mean expose as in strip them naked? Eek! You even think like a demon! The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. Have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life is. So, these unmasking matches are life and death matches, battles for the wrestlers. It means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's gotta be a story behind it. No one can solve the Amazing Ninetales. But she'd be shocked to find out he's really the Alderman. Tamataro did it? Why do you think Tamataro's the killer? I saw him with my own eyes. Tamataro was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison and ran right by me. What? Jinxie tells everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Tamataro. It was right around here. It was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear, but there was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me toward the foyer. The foyer? Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tamataro, too. Sounds like we better get their statements. During Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her. Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tamataro flying through the air. What if the same Tamataro Jinxie says she saw? Don't be ridiculous! Tamataro is the killer, and he can fly too. The Tamataro you saw. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime. Anything else stand out? Actually, I heard this strange jingly sound. Jingly sound? Can you be a little more specific? My memory is kinda fuzzy. But vaguely recall seeing Tamataro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making this strange sound? Does Tamataro usually carry a staff? A good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll. How about other documents? Any of them show Tamataro with a staff? This is the only known document depicting Tamataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed. And what's the deal with Tamataro you saw, Jinxie? The OK Legend Scroll updated! Jinxie's statement added to the court record. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tamataro earlier? Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Mr. LaBelle? Opposite! Oh, right. The other guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. What exactly did I tell you? Keep the village superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Tamataro at the time of the crime. Village superstitions? They say you must not gaze upon Tamataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tamataro will claim your soul. And that's something everyone here knows. Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. I didn't because I'm not from around here. Hey, come to think of it. Huh? Well, why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tamataro like that! Lower your eyes! I'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing. Hello, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tamataro? Seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetales Vale. Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we better go have a word with him. Time to unmask this monster of a mystery. Last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. Bueno! Next stop, the Manor Foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us. April 17th. Daily Manor Foyer. No one here. Guess her luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something? Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. Oh, it's a TV program guide. Tenma Town Pro Wrestling Howlin' Wolf vs. Pretty Boy Vampire. Blow by blow, commentary by Timothy Twilight. Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Mr. Filch. What can we do for you? And she was gonna scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. Much I need to do for me? What business you got with my TV listed? Oh no, it just caught my eye. Can I ask you if you watched this pro wrestling program today? Yep, it was a match between a couple of rank amateurs though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done Seriously doubt that. TV listing added to the court record. Almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tamataro or something like that? Tamataro? You did see him. My, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Yeah, shine up every day, real pretty like, I must love it. Don't change the subject! And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Lisa said she saw Tamataro flee towards the foyer. You must have seen him too if you were here. Yeah. Wow, I really pushed the button there. Well, did you see anything or not? No. That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my little friend anymore. Yikes! Master! And you are... I implore the bear. A beer divine and a personal aid to my Dami Autonomo. Oh, divine? More like yokai grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. Oh, excuse you. Oh, God. What the heck was that for? It was just this little cologne. Yeah, look at the sticky sweat about you. Blech. From my old original brand of cosmetics. The color is just sweet. The bell. Sniff, sniff. Oh, what a heavenly sun. Ew. I think it was just paralyzed by olfactory receptors. Yeah. As much as it would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5 of Bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy. Where's my bottle of adieu so I can return the favor? What about the cologne? Please tell us what you saw around the time of the murder. Talk. We'll talk with him and then call her. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Temataro. What the hell? So she told you what she saw. She saw the demon, did she? Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstition? Oh, please! I was merely trying to keep with traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I would stick my nose into this whole Temataro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary. A monster. Crazy! You really expect me to believe that monsters are real? Well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster. Look who's talking! So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Temataro. Ah! Little Jinxie has an active imagination, isn't that right, Phineas? That's right, I didn't see that, especially not Temataro. As for me, I only see things of beauty, and that's why I can barely see you. I've got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. Your alibi. Can I ask what you were doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you'd like to hear my alibi. To think you'd suspect me of all people? Oh no, it's just a formality. We ask everyone the same question. Ah! How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight. Like that spreads really out. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filch, answer the question. At the time of crime, we were in this here foyer. Exactly. A good answer, Filch. A good answer. Just repeat what you said. Oh, you said that quite enough. What is with these two? Great, now he's got me talking like that. Are we quite through here? I'm a very busy man, you know. Right. Well, thanks for your help. These two were in the foyer, but didn't see Temataro. Come along, Filch. Where are we going? All right, gotta practice some statements for tomorrow. My eyes! You're going to dig your own grave with a big mouth of yours someday. What does he mean, practice statements? Now, if you would excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup. Apollo, I know it sounds strange, but Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Temataro. Really, how can you tell? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. You mean you have a good ears? Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice. And my ears can pick up on even the subtlest of tones for some reason. That's an interesting skill, but what do you mean he's preoccupied with Temataro? I'm not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Temataro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway. Where we return is Temataro this, Temataro that. We should go talk to the mayor too. Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Temataro. April 17th, Detention Center Visitors Room. We will do that next time. I feel like we're like right at the end of this section, but oh well. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keeping content like this and more. Find links for that in the description below, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and thank you Capcom Creators for the code. And until next time, this is Rinium T signing out. Bye!